Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
It's William and Andrew here from Allegory Gallery, and we are at Star Cottage Studio with a glass focal live show for you today. So we're going to be taking a look at some glass focals and doing a little sale on these. These are some things that Andrew has had around Star Cottage Studio, and he's selected them to part with. So we hope you enjoy this. How's everyone doing out there? If you're tuning in, please say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. It's always good to know who's watching and where you're tuning in from. We get people from all over the world. Hopefully you can make friends, maybe meet somebody who's close to you.
I'm Andrew, and I'm from Ligonier, Pennsylvania.
And I'm William, and I'm now from Ligonier, Pennsylvania. Michelle is here. Hello, AG Bead fam, she says. Yes, the AG Bead fam out there, say hi. Let us know you're here. It's been an eventful day. We've gotten some planning done. We have an event in town at the end of this week called The Stroll. It happens on Friday from 5 to 9 p.m. So if you are local, we are planning to do a make and take party. So if you're around and you're coming down for the stroll and you can't normally make it to our Friday classes, and we're not having class this Friday, remember Jen is gone, but if you can't normally come to our daytime classes, we're going to have an evening one for y'all from 5 to 9 p.m.
There might be a specific project, so you have to keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, we're gonna release more information about it. It's not going to be the same as our weekly classes because there could possibly be a lot of people around, and we could fill up the table and then no one could get anything. So we're working on having a specific project to do, but we'll release more information as it goes on. Just know that if you're local and you're planning to come to the stroll, there will be something to do at Allegory Gallery. You might want to come in and say hi. Let's see, lots of people tuning in. Suzanne is here. Hello, Suzanne. AG Bead fam. Hello, Anita from South Africa. Thank you for tuning in. Marianne is here from Canada. Thank you for tuning in. Michelle says, I am at Santa Clarita, California.
You never finished that show.
Which show?
The Santa Clarita.
Did we start watching one?
The Drew Barrymore. She's a zombie.
Oh, yeah, the zombie one. No, we didn't, did we?
Santa Clarita Diet or something.
Yeah, I forgot we started that. Santa Clarita Diet. I think that's what it was called. Michelle liked and shared. Yes, please like and share this video. We need more viewers, y'all. Always more, but we have 7 right now. Thank you for joining in. We would like to have more than that. Let's keep sharing with the world. We're making plans for lots of things.
So Halloween launch.
Halloween launch is coming up.
What day is it so people know to look for it?
That's going to be this coming Saturday. We got lots of stuff going on this weekend. So Friday, the stroll, make and take. Saturday, we're going to do a special live event on Saturday, which is, I'm going to put a banner up later tonight, most likely for that. It's going to be our Halloween launch. So you definitely want to tune in for that on Saturday.
We'll have special kids.
We're going to bring the Halloween kits back like we do. All new Halloween kits. We're going to revamp some of the Halloween stuff in the online store. And you never know what else. Lots of Halloween stuff going to be happening. We'll see. Maybe some sublimation stuff. We'll see. I have some sublimation stuff that I think we can put into the laser. So maybe we'll make some fun earrings or fun pendants or something like that. Some wooden pendants and earrings. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can come up with. But we have started planning that, and we will have that for you this Saturday for the launch. That doesn't mean that's going to be it. There may be more to come, of course. We're not there yet, right?
Yeah, it's my favorite. So.
Yeah, Andrew likes to go crazy for Halloween. So we're going to start the launch of the Halloween stuff this Saturday. Gives you lots of time to get the stuff to you, or gives us time to get the stuff to you, and then for you to make stuff for Halloween, right? So we're going to do that. And we have some other things planned as the month goes on.
What is it?
We're going to start, Andrew's like, what is it? We're going to start a fundraiser for Star Cottage Studio.
If you've been on our Patreon, you probably have heard of us talk about it.
Yeah, so we're going to start a full-fledged fundraiser, raise a little bit more money so we can get the building painted. That's one of the big things we have to do.
It's not just painted, though.
Yeah, there's a
It's
lot.
a bucket of paint.
It's not
quick
one,
fundraiser.
it's a big building, so it's not just a bucket of paint.
Maybe 2 buckets.
Maybe like 18 buckets, maybe. And then we have to reside some places if we can figure out the shakes, the cedar shake siding.
The goal would be to get it completely redone, but I don't think we're going to be able to raise that much.
Yeah, I think that's unrealistic. So we're going to repair pieces of the siding, and we're going to repaint the building is the big idea. And then, of course, we want to raise more money to do more. But right now, we would be thrilled to get that part of it done.
Did you tell them why?
Tell them why, Andrew.
All right. So if you're on our Patreon, then you probably already know about this. But we went to bundle our insurance so that we could get a better rate. Because right now we've kind of picked up insurance like onesie twosie style whenever we acquired a new property or got a new policy. So they're all separate. And we would love to save money. However, they sent an agent out to the cottage and they kind of did a site inspection, and they didn't they didn't come in. I know they didn't come inside.
They couldn't have. We weren't here.
And so they can only judge from the outside, and the outside kind of looks a little rough and ready.
Yeah.
So there's a thing probably in this area where people accidentally light their buildings on fire. And so what they do is they buy really cheap properties, and then they take out huge insurance policies, and then somehow, by an act of God, the building catches on fire, and then they collect all this money on super cheap properties. And so I think that's why they didn't issue the policy for the cottage.
Yeah, they know no one's actually living here. So it's like one of those things that to them, just looking at it from the outside, it's just like an old empty building.
It looks a little bit scary.
Yeah, they don't see the new floors, they don't see the electrical upgrades, they don't see a lot of the stuff we did inside, and the stuff we're actually doing here.
Yeah.
I mean, they could look at our videos, but
they're not doing that.
No.
So anyway, so they refused to bundle the property. So the goal is to, they said that, and we asked them what we had to do for them to be able to bundle the property in with the other ones. Because we can't do the other ones until we get this one done, because it doesn't make sense. They won't give us the best policy.
Yeah, it's not like we'd just be switching policies over and over and over again.
And they said they're not going to do it. So,
and we know who we want to work with. That's why.
Yeah. So they said that if we want to get the best rate, we have to redo the outside.
Yeah.
And so we had planned on doing that maybe next year, when the income from the other store opens. But since that's been delayed also, that hasn't really taken off the way that we would like it to.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like one hurdle after the other.
Yeah.
So we decided we'll do a fundraiser. And what we'll do is we'll have a lot of different things. We'll have some different dye sublimation things. We'll have some kits. We'll have some pendants. We'll have some handmade things from me. Maybe some handmade things from William.
What?
Maybe he'll make some little pots.
I'm like, Amy, I'm making beads in pottery class today.
You're going to make a bunch of little pinch pots. Real thin.
Pinch pots are my worst thing.
Dude, I will show you the way.
I'll make tiny little pots on the wheel.
I'll show you the way. Is so fast my way.
Like it's so fast. Let's see here. Marianne says I started purchasing for Halloween's. What is it, Sam? What? So, what's the word?
Sour.
Samhain. I know it's not pronounced how it actually is spelled for us. Marianne, dirty deeds done dirt cheap, right? Susan says hello all. June says hello.
What is it for dirty dude? Huh?
The when people get the insurance.
Oh yeah, for the people who are burning.
June says hi, Andrew and William and AG folks.
I call that the Seward way.
Yeah, you're
It's
gonna
a common thing. And you're like, how come there's all these burnt out houses all of a sudden? And they're
Hello,
like, "Oh."
Sandra. Thanks for tuning in.
Huh?
So Sandra just tuned in. And she's talking about insurance fraud today.
I'm not committing it.
No, not us.
I just
It's
am
the way
observant.
it's why it makes it hard for us to get
I
insurance.
am observant of others doing similar things in which there is a hoopty house that all of a sudden disappears.
Disappears.
Anyway, so we've got to raise money for that, and it's going to be a big project. But I think also William has anxiety, so I'm trying not to pressure him into making him puke.
Yeah, don't do that.
So I'm like, dude, we'll just get a bucket of paint every once in a while and patch a hole here, patch a hole there, do it in 6-foot sections. Maybe that's not the way you're supposed to do it or whatever.
No, that's what I was saying. At least, like, because in my brain, the way my brain works, when you say you're doing a project, it makes me feel like we have to do the whole project all in like a day.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, if
It
like
would
20
be
people want to come help us
wonderful.
paint it, but I don't think we can afford to do the whole project in one day.
I would
So
love to have Bobby from Queer Eye
come in here.
to nominate us.
I know. Anyone want to nominate us for any home improvement shows?
Where they pay, not where you pay.
Yeah, we're not where we pay the money, but where they do it for you
I'm like, I do good deeds.
all the time.
I'll go and feed the homeless. What do
Donna-
you got to do?
Donna is with us. Says hello. How are the kittens? They're good. They're tired now. They get sleepy after their shots. So
If you
they're-
missed it, we took them to the vet.
Yeah,
this
we took them
morning.
to the vet this morning. Got them their boosters. They're all vaccinated and all done now.
Gertie, she put on a little bit of weight.
Gertie is now went from the smallest to the biggest.
Yeah, she gonna thunder strike.
She is, I think, 0.06 pounds more than Tallulah.
She gonna thunder strike her.
And our Idabelle's the skinniest now.
Yeah, but she's tall.
She's lanky. She's
She's
lanky.
like Barnaby.
Let's see what is going on.
Gertie, she's a little bit thick. Thick thighs save lives.
Susan says, "That's me, William."
What?
I think she
And the anxiety.
and the anxiety, like have to do a project all at once. I'm like, yeah, let's just buy a bucket of paint. We'll pick a color and we'll know what color that is. And as we have the money, we'll buy a bucket of paint. For a while, the neighbors are going to, the road driving by, you're going to see a splotched building. But in the
I don't
end,
care.
it'll all be done.
If they don't like it, then they can donate.
Right. There you go.
Buy a kit.
Buy a kit. Help us
Speed
pay
it
for
up.
the paint. So, yeah.
I'm lucky I don't do this rainbow house. Because I would do it.
We start streaking it like a rainbow, people get worried.
I don't care. I do whatever I want.
Says the rainbow.
Whatever.
Boy, that would really,
Whatever.
people would not miss this building then.
I know.
Be like, it's the rainbow building in town.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Because you say it's the dark blue building, people would be like,
Okay.
you say it's the rainbow building. There's no other rainbow building in
All
town.
right. We're going painted lady
Andrew's
this
like,
business. I don't know.
if this were
I
a business
asked
where
him-
people go to,
I
I would
asked
be.
him and he said no.
When did I say no?
When I said, can we paint the building rainbow? And you said no.
I don't remember that. I have no problem with painting it a rainbow.
Okay, then rainbow it is. We're going rainbow bright in this business.
Went from dark blue now to a rainbow, everybody.
Yeah, y'all. Get ready. Taste
I'm-
the rainbow.
I don't think it's going to be harder to paint it as a rainbow, but
Is it? I went to art school.
he's like, I can do it.
I spent a lot of money for that degree.
Susan says, anxiety over projects. No matter what color I'd pick, it'd always be the wrong choice. Once we pick a color, I'm usually fine with that. It's the abundance of work that I put mentally into my brain that it's going to take to do it. Like,
You work twice. That's how I think.
huh?
Is you get exhausted from it's like you do the project in your mind.
That's true.
And I'm like, just do it one time and then it's over.
Like, I'm already tired from painting the building in my brain.
And I'm like, just do it. Just actually do it.
He's like, just actually do it. I'm
I have
already tired from
brushes.
the anxiety of spending the money to paint the building. Then I'm tired from doing the project in my brain. That's like twice tired before I even start a real project
Wow.
and spend the real money.
It will be worth it though.
It will look nice.
I mean, not only okay, so here's my thing is that the money that we can save on bundling our insurance would pay off the exterior work in 1 year.
Probably.
So, because at the current rate that we're paying,
Yeah, everything's separate.
it's way, way more. It's like if it's almost as if we paid one payment instead of 6. How many is it? We pay for the house, we pay for the cars, we pay for Star Cottage, we pay for the Johnstown, and we pay for the
Business
store.
insurance. And
And
it's
then
2 cars, so that's
Then that's
6
6
policies.
So
The cars are at least together, but but it's pretty much 5 different policies. So
it's a pain in the butt.
yeah. Norma says, my 2 girls went to the vet today and they've been very crabby and hissy since. Poor Waldo's feeling abused by them. His vet visit was last week. Aw. Got to get them to the vet though, right? Got to do what's right. Teresa's with us. Hello, Teresa Coulter.
Oh, I haven't seen you for a
I
while.
feel like it's been a little while.
How are you doing?
Marianne says, rainbow would be better than unmatched lots of the same color. They should.
The discount paint.
The discount paint.
Oh my goodness, there was. I'm not gonna say who did this, but they went and they would only buy the discount paint, and it looked like a coat of many colors. And I was like, ooh boy, that's an interesting effect.
Susan, our neighbor, is with us.
Howdy.
Hello, Susan.
She dropped off some cat food. Thank you.
Oh, yeah? Again?
I think so.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
I saw the note today, so it could have been from.
Oh, that was from before, probably. Yeah. But thank you anyway. Thank you again. Your cups are done, too. Your mugs are done. They're at the store. I know you had put in shipping, but we'll just refund you your shipping, and we'll drop them off to you or pick them up at the store.
What's the name of her cats?
She has lots of them. I don't actually know all the names of your cats, Susan. How many do you have?
I thought she
11?
had 5.
No, I think she has much more than that, if I remember correctly. Julie is with us. Hello, Julie. Good to see you here.
Which Julie?
Liston.
Oh.
Teresa says, I have been really sick, but doing better. That's good.
Yeah, I said, where'd she go?
I know, disappeared for a while.
We get worried about people.
Susan says, it's funny hearing Phil growl. He's a round, furry ball and looks and sounds ridiculous when he hisses and growls.
Oh no, that's like when the kitten says. I was like, who
you
are
think
you
you are?
intimidating?
Who you think you are?
I'm the daddy, you're the baby.
All right.
Anyway, so
we got lots going on this month.
So
Make and
Friday is a stroll. So if you're into vintage or classic car, we're gonna try to do some kind of themed make and take. Maybe we'll do keychains or something like that. I think that could be cute.
Yeah.
If we can pull it off.
Bust it out.
Maybe color your car. I don't know. Getting wild.
What's going on? So we're gonna do a make and take.
You can do
This-
UV resin. I'll stay here.
He lost his mind.
Confused.
And then on Saturday is the Halloween launch. We're gonna start our Halloween launch. And then at the end of the month on what day is that?
28.
The 28th?
Wait, no. That's for the Star Cottage.
Star Cottage is the 28th.
Yeah.
28th will be the launch of the Star Cottage fundraiser. So we're going to have lots of new stuff coming up for you.
That's also book club.
It is also book club night. So after we launch the fundraiser, we're going to be heading to book club.
That's
For-
gonna be fun.
For Braiding Sweetgrass, right?
Correct. Robin Walkimmer.
Robin Wall Kimmerer, Braiding Sweetgrass is the book.
If
So
you didn't get it, William will drop a comment with the link.
try to remember to do that.
I'll remind you.
Cheryl says, heading to the lakefront soon to search for beach glass. Hope you're feeling much better. I am feeling better. My throat is better, a little bit better today. I still can't go too high, but I can do
You don't need to go high.
right? Well, sometimes it just shorts out. Suzanne says, Halloween is life.
Correct.
Um,
Same.
Sandra says, Halloween too early.
No, it's not. By the time we ship it out,
Suzanne says, never. Boo.
y'all get it just in time to make something.
Susan says, oh, how exciting Halloween launch. Suzanne, where are you, right? Suzanne's over on Facebook
She knows.
today. She knows.
where it is.
Susan's
What's
on
gonna
YouTube.
happen.
Yeah, so that's what's going on so far that we have packed up this month. That'll be August.
We're trying to give you more heads up so
Yeah.
you don't get surprised.
Trying to plan early for us, give you all a heads up so you can plan what you'd like.
We the past 3 days we've had a check glass sale. If you did not see that, the extra 10% off is over now.
Yes, we were giving an extra 10% off. We tried to give everyone an hour and a half notice at least on the Facebook timeline to let you know. But
So they can
that
squeeze in 6 hours worth of videos.
I know, right? You got to fast forward through all the talk and get to the stuff. Hit that fast 10-second jump button a lot. But we did see some people claiming a little extra.
Thank you.
Yep, right before this video. So thank you so much. Susan says, Halloween can never be too early. Marion says, nah, I got Halloween stuff in June.
And
We know y'all love it.
We started
Andrew loves it.
planning in how many is 6 months before?
I don't know when that.
Whatever is 10 minus 6.
10 minus 6, 4.
So what is for April?
So
Yeah, at the end of April, I started ordering stuff for us.
So got that, and check glass show vintage. You can still claim those if you want, but you won't get the extra 10%. Just know that.
And don't forget about YouTube.
Our Saturday morning tutorial,
Did you all see that one, or did you skip it?
the UV resin.
Today's things, I think some of the things that we have on offer would be perfect.
You probably could play with those.
Perfect. I showed y'all how to do UV resin
Cloisonne or
plique jour.
plique jour. Plique jour.
Fake.
Fake.
Oh.
Faux plique jour. So some of these things we have today, you could definitely work with that. Michelle says, if we do Christmas in July, we should do Halloween in April. Right? Technically.
We didn't really do real Christmas in July. We didn't.
No,
We had a sale.
we had a
but
little
we
bit of
didn't-
Christmas in July, but we didn't go decked out.
We didn't.
I think Andrew's like, we need to get hats and cauldrons, and
I know.
he's like planning a backdrop, and
I know we can't change the backdrop because we do the videos and we want the videos to be evergreen. So maybe I'll make another little stage.
little stage. Julie said, yes, I saw it and loved it. I think it was really cool. And Jen, not only the thing with, I want you to know that the things that Jen show you all are things that she makes for herself to sell. So they're all good sellers. Many of the macrame bracelets, she had the macrame board that you see that has she has them like lined up, ready to go. Every little top compartment on there that you can fold the string around. She has like 3 macrame boards, and they're like all full. She makes these things for her shows, and she's going to a show in Connecticut, and she made a ton of the UV resin pendants after doing that demonstration. So these are all things that people, jewelry makers and creative people are making to actually sell. So hopefully you're getting some things out of it. If you're not a seller, that's fine. If you are a seller, hopefully they're giving you ideas for that too. Let's see here. Susan says, that's a great idea, Michelle. Walpurgisnacht is sort of spring spooky time. I've never heard of that. Have you heard of that, Andrew?
Maybe.
Walpurgis.
Something night.
Yes, something nice. I got my shell beads. Yippee, says Sandra. I have plans for them. Thank you, Andrew, for checking your stash.
Who?
Sandra.
What?
Those
the
abalone.
pink ones?
Yeah.
Marianne's favorite.
Suzanne, wasn't Andrew's D-stash wonderful? The vintage check glass D-stash? Yes. Yes. Let's see. Anita says, I've just started working with normal resin, have tons to learn. Yeah, normal resin is fun too. The reason Jen likes the UV is because it gives her a lot more time to add things and mix things in and get the bubbles out.
You can also use them together.
Oh, see, you can use them together.
Not like mix it together, but if you want to, like, say your resin doesn't set up in a bezel and it's a little bit sticky, you can add a layer of UV resin and kind of trap that sticky layer down.
Yeah, make it, because the UV resin cures fast.
So,
yeah. And Jen has been curing a lot of hers outside in the sunlight. She says she likes that a little bit better, but it does take longer.
It depends what time of year, though, too.
Well, she's been doing it the last week.
I think it cures faster, but
because under the light it cures in like her thing cured in like 4 minutes, but in outside she's like it's usually 10 to 15 minutes.
It just depends on the type you use. What I like to do is I set it in my machine and then I'll take it outside and let it get a full cure.
Extra.
And then it gets real baked in there.
Yeah, she might be also doing it with the machine first and then
because I don't like to play that game.
Yeah, because she said sometimes it's a little sticky out of the machine. Then I think she's setting them outside to finish.
That's what I do.
Julie says, I dabble in resin too.
Yeah, it's fun.
Marianne says, well, Parkesnacht is European. I figured it sounds like German or something. Nacht, right?
Yeah,
it's Well, Parkesnacht is the Christianized May Eve bonfire festival, which marked the start of summer in Europe. I've never heard of that. Good to know. Learning something new every day. I like it. Suzanne says near 120 degrees today. It would set fast.
Maybe because your humidity might be high.
The humidity might be too much.
Because humidity with regular resin can make it slow. Because I taught a class out in Port Townsend, and it was like basically our class was in fog, and that even we got the fast cast resin, it still took a long time.
Like, this does not normally take this much time.
And people, they started grabbing it. I was like, it's still setting up.
Right.
Come back after class, and then they're like, no, I want to take it back to my room. I was like, for what?
Well, Purgus was a German saint. See?
And then they were like, I just want it in my room. And I was like, okay. And then they got resin all over their hands. And they started reaching for my pliers in my bag. I said, back up.
His good pliers.
I know. I was like, that's Lindstrom.
His Lindstroms they're reaching for with resin hands.
I said, go get Cynthia's pliers. And then
Julie says, yes, humid in Auburn.
Yes, no. But the sun is what with the UV resin is what's going to set it up. But if you're using
it's 120 and cloudy,
no,
not as great.
I mean, it will.
There's still UV out there. The sun still sends it,
but it's not as much.
No. All right. What else is happening, everybody? How are you all? We saw some of you this weekend. Thank you for tuning in for our weekend broadcasts.
That was fun.
Yeah. And this weekend again, we're going to start on Saturday with the Halloween. So
And did you tell them you're going to do the spreadsheet after?
hopefully tonight we're going to try and clean up some here at the cottage. So we're going to spend some time cleaning. So if you have any claims for the vintage check glass, please try to get them in before tonight. Because I am going to start the spreadsheet, but we have to go through each and individual lot and check the wall and see how many of each we have.
I mean, I pulled everything, but
Okay, yeah, it's still, they're not in order unless you put them in order.
it
Is it-
was until you got them.
No, I mean, the ones here, I just took I took 10 and 20 from the house.
And I was like,
I didn't
it
touch
was
anything
in
here.
order.
Were these ones in order? So
We'll see.
that means no, or maybe. So yeah, that is
Maybe we'll tag team it. It'll go faster.
tag team back again.
I don't know what that means.
That's a song. It's how a song starts from like the 80s or the 90s, I think. Anything else, Andrew? Anything else you can think of before we get to the show?
You mentioned the. Did you say that there's no classes on Friday?
I did, except for the class we're doing,
The make and take.
the late night one.
That may change.
Andrew is reconsidering his
We'll think about that.
decision to help me at the store.
I know. I was like, do I really? I said, how about Andy go down?
We'll make it a whole. Andrew's here. If you haven't seen Andrew in 16 years, come visit him.
Yeah, right. They're gonna purposely avoid it. Then. They're gonna be like,
Oh, Andrew. No, they like you. People ask about you all the time.
Why? So they can avoid me.
No.
Anyways.
Anyway.
So we've got we've raided the stash, and I found a box of some glass components.
Inexpensive.
Yeah,
These
very
are inexpensive. We're giving you an easy Monday.
And I think I was gonna do more, but I think we'll just do these. Unless you want to do more, maybe we'll do these.
We'll do these, and if we want to do more, there's always
I have a
Tuesday,
whole-
Wednesday, Thursday.
I have a whole building full of stuff.
We may not have the live on Friday then either.
Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. You never know. Maybe sometimes people like to be included.
All right. All right, everybody. Let's
We
take a
can
look
set
at
up a
these.
camera.
And set up
We'll
our
just
360 camera. Go live 360.
We'll tell people just don't. If
You're
you
on
don't-
camera. You don't like it?
This is you don't want to dish.
Stay out.
Don't be dishing no tea that you don't want to be
Right.
broadcast.
All right.
Spilling that good tea.
Spilling the good tea. All right, everybody. Let me flip this camera on. I have a cat hair hanging on my face.
I know we've been playing with
Playing with the
so
kittens.
much.
And Tallulah has that long hair that sticks.
He pulled a hair out of my eye.
Yeah, he had a hair in the corner of his eye. I'm like, whoop, cat hair. That was a Gertie hair. It had a little bit of torty on it on the very
That's
end.
cute.
The very end. All right, everybody, let me flip this around. You're going to see the ceiling for just a moment. Gerda,
You're so sweet.
she is a sweet thing. She did try to climb my leg in shorts, however.
She climbed me. She leaped onto me and then climbed on me and then jumped at the window. And the window was closed because we had a thunderstorm come through. And she bumped her little head. It's like, finally. I was
Finally.
like, you know you can jump.
Right. All right, everybody. Let me move this up a little bit. Okay. GF1 for
Glass
glass
focal.
focal 1,
Her girlfriend.
girlfriend 1, are these. So this is a set of 3. Most of these are going to be like this, a set of 3. And this is what Andrew was talking about. If you wanted to do the faux plique jour, You could set these down and drop the resin in there.
You put the packing tape first.
Yes, of course. There's a whole video on it, y'all. You can follow his video, Faux Plicajour video. Maybe I'll drop that in the link too if you want. Remind me that, Andrew. Along with what else am I dropping in the link? The book? The book club book, Braiding Sweetgrass. If you want to get that book as it is, you can go to our website and the link is right there on the clubs and groups tab. So this is a nice pink focal. Pink on the center, pink on here, but the one in the middle is not. And you can use these together like this, as they did. You can string them together if you wanted to, or you can use them individually. All right, that's GF1 to give you a size, an idea of size. There's that. There's our penny. They are 1 3/4 long for the largest one, by about 1 1/4. Hello, Harry. Thanks for tuning in. Got here just at the start of the show.
And there's only one of each
Yeah.
lot.
All right. Next up, GF Glass Focal 2. Oh, and by the way, to claim these, it's scrolling across the bottom. I forgot to say. If you're new, you might not know, but to claim these, send us an email to info@allegorygallery.com. That's across the top here. And put in the subject line, for example, GF2, and hit send. All right. So here we go. GF2 is this one. It has blue, yellow, and clear glass. These are all $4 per lot. And you get the 3 pieces we're showing here in this lot. And you put this down here so you can see size a little better. All right. GF2. If you're just tuning in, we're doing glass focals today. Andrew found a cache of these hidden in a box and said, let's do these today. Glass focal 3 are these matte black, matte red, and matte white or clear. And these are just strung temporarily, right? So you can take these apart and use them individually if you would like. They're fun to use. You could use these as focals. We're calling them glass focals, but they could also just be links as well.
Yeah, when it goes to your house, you can do whatever you want.
Right? Once it's yours. GF3.
What color was that?
Black, red, and clear / the white.
I know somebody who was saying that they like black and red.
A lot of people were. We were talking about it being school colors the other day. A lot of people were saying that they used that combination. Next up, GF4. These are all $4. Remember, we have the red with the amber yellow and the red center. So these are 3-piece sets for only $4. Oh, Susan was saying Interpol the band's colors. She mentioned that. GF4, $4. I love these. I think they're really cool, and they make a nice sound. Right? I like that glass sound.
This would be great in like a mobile.
Yeah, you can make a great mobile out of them. They're also light enough you could use them as earrings. They are very light. GF5. GF5 coming up is this one. Blue, clear, with this yellow-green color, limey green. You get the blue one, you get the green one, yellow-green, and you get the clear. Beautiful together. Useful on their own. GF5. So what's everyone doing? How's your week starting out? Everybody doing okay? Hopefully everyone's okay. If you're just tuning in, please say hello. It's always nice to talk while this is going on.
Unless you're claiming, then you can claim all day long.
He says if you're claiming, you're busy sending those emails, don't worry about it. There's only one of each of these, everybody. One of each. GF6. GF6 is a blue, green, and clear, which is like the last one. So there's actually two of these, but we separate them into separate lots. Make it easy for me to do the spreadsheeting. GF6, $4.
I'm about to make it more complicated for you on this side.
Oh. Oh, what are you doing over there to me?
Don't worry about it.
What are you doing over there to me? You got multiples, at least write the number on the tag. He says don't worry about it. Suzanne is fine, but two relatives are in the hospital and one of them is not doing well. Positive thoughts appreciated. Yes, definitely positive thoughts. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. It's hard right now. A lot of people are getting ill. The heat is not helping either. This is GF7. $4. You get the green, you get the amber yellow, and you get the darker green pendant in the center. So these are kind of like two connectors and a pendant, or you could use them as all pendants. Michelle is doing better. Recovery went well. That's glad you're doing better. I'm glad to hear that. You said your son was taking good care of you. Next up is GF8. Are these two matte? You get the matte blue, kind of like the sandblasted glass, the matte green, and then you get a crystal clear focal center. Oh, our friend Mary from Greensburg is joining in. Says these are awesome finds. Thank you. If you want to grab any, we can have them ready at the store for you for pickup next time you're in. Are you coming to the stroll, Mary, on Friday? Stroll is from 5 to 9 in town. If anybody's coming, we're planning to do some kind of little make and take party with Andrew.
Maybe with Andy.
Annie doesn't do that.
Not yet.
Not yet. Harry says, I made 2 pairs of earrings from the AG parts that came last week. The aged copper birds with blue beads. I made a tripod bowl, a small mug, and listed some newly arrived antique dolls.
Cool.
You've had a busy day already. It's good. Good stuff. All right. Next up, GF9 is this one. This kind of aqua teal with the green and the kind of amber color. This is like a nice one. I like this combination. I like these ones together. a good combo. Susan says, Harry and Andrew are two of the busiest artists ever. Michelle says they really are.
Thanks.
Keeping them busy. On this side, anyway.
I don't even tell everything I do.
No, you do not.
Not even you.
I know.
It's a secret.
It's all a secret, even
You're
from
like,
me.
what did you do? And I was like, oh, I didn't really do anything.
And-
Like, I applied for this grant, and oh yeah, and we got this thing, and oh, and then this, and then oh, and then I lined up this, and I pulled this, and oh, I made this. I work on.
He doesn't
this
actually tell me all that. He
Sometimes
just
I do.
Yeah, rarely though. Rarely. Usually he's like, "Oh, I started on this."
This and that.
If I get anything, I started on
Usually
this.
it's this and that. I get too tired to list everything. I probably should though, so I feel like a sense of accomplishment, like I did something with my life.
Harry says, "We try." I also did a lot of gel prints.
I saw the cat one. That looked good.
Sandra says, "Do they have holes in them?" The only ones that have holes are this middle one. The rest of these are connectors, or you would have to put a bail or loop them somehow.
And the square ones, if you don't want to hang it like that, you can hang it so it hangs like a diamond. And that probably be easier, actually.
Yeah. So GF10, $4 on this triple. Anybody else do anything fun out there today? Anybody have any time to do anything fun?
I worked on my new ACEO
ACEO.
MGQ.
I asked him if he worked on new ones, and he says no.
I worked. I
I
didn't say that.
said, "Did you work on your new series or edition?" And he says no. He
Mine
did.
was nice.
He did. He did. So here's this one. This is one of the blue, green, and amber. Yeah, you had hiccups all night.
Mhm.
And then when you did sleep, you fell asleep hard for a while.
I tried to sleep with Idabel.
Yeah, that didn't work so well.
She would have been fine, actually. If I didn't have heartburn and hiccups at the same time.
Heartburn and hiccups. Great.
That's not the best combination.
Michelle says, didn't do anything today, still resting. That's good. You need it. Harry says, the big ones would look good with wire woven across in different colors. That'd be cool. Wire or silk. Use some silk to hang them. That'd be pretty.
You could use that as like almost like a buckle on the silk.
Yeah, you could. That'd be nice. It'd be pretty.
No, it's called quick,
Quick.
like a bunny.
Quick like a bunny. That's what my mom always said to me.
Mine says, "Hurry your ass up."
GF12,
or I will
everybody.
kill you.
GF12. One of these black, red, and clear / white.
Your mom was like, "Quick like a bunny."
My mom's like, yeah, because we never wanted to take a shower as kids or brush our teeth, kid stuff. And she's like, just do it quick like a bunny. Then it's over. Quick like a bunny.
My dad used to act like you're mad at it.
Susan said, just the usual sheets, multiple laundry loads, dusting, and other chores. That sounds productive, at least.
I don't have that. I've been cleaning too, and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. And Sandra, no, I worked all day packing up my giveaway for shipment. That's good.
Who
I saw
won it?
Barbara won it.
Barbara Betchel?
I don't know who Barbara is. She just said Barbara.
Which Barbara?
Barbara. GF13 is this one. Teal green and the amber. And I know some of these are duplicating. They're all individually made, so they're not quite duplicates, but yeah.
Oops.
Hey, we just do them as separate lots. It's all right. It's all right. You got more stuff for me? Is that what you're doing over there? He's making it bigger.
More delightful.
More delightful.
You ready?
No, not yet. GF14. GF14. Red, clear, and red. Sandra says, I wish they had holes. You gotta get creative with them, Sandra. Gotta get creative. The middle ones have holes, those ones.
You know, there's a thing called a core drill bit. Diamond and then core drill bit. And you put a little bit of water. And if there's thick, if it's wide enough, you can do it.
I don't know if these you could do it or not.
Yeah.
And these are kind of like a purple berry red color. Berry red.
Especially for the people who like sea glass. If you don't know how to drill sea glass, that's useful.
Yes. Michelle says, it's a beautiful necklace, Sandra / Sweet Pea. Hello, Lorraine, joining in. Thank you for joining us. We're doing glass focals today. GF15. Maybe this one. And if you do claim one and somebody else already claimed it and there's another that's like it, we can pass that on too if you want. We'll take a look at them. When I go through all those requests. So this one has the greenish
Hopefully
yellow.
there's a lot of requests.
I know.
Otherwise,
Amber
we'll
and
just
green.
look at each other
Look at each other.
quietly.
Teresa Ramsdale's joining in. Hello.
Ooh,
More and more people. So we got up to 24 people now.
what? They like us. They really
I know. Good thing we're not stopping at 20 then.
No way.
No way. GF16 is this one. GF16 is this glass focal set. Now again, if you're just tuning in, all of these that we've shown you so far have 3 pieces. They are 2 connectors that you could use as connectors or toggles. Like this is a pretty one to hang that way. You can hang something inside if you wanted to. They do not have holes though, so you have to wrap around them in some way, bezel them, or bail them, I mean. And then there's a centerpiece that is drilled.
You could do all kinds of stuff. Glue
Yes.
on bail. You could do a tie, like
And-
with the silk.
And
Lark said not.
if you're using resin, you could even resin the bail on. Jen talked about that a little bit in her video from the Saturday morning tutorial. Michelle says, keep sharing, everyone. Yes, please. Oh, Andrew's showing something.
Yeah, they want to. So this is some of the silver silk. And if you wanted to do that, all you do is you make a loop like that. And then you pull it through. Ta-da! Done.
Easy peasy, right? Do it in the corner.
We'll
Use it on the-
turn it over.
side.
It looks better on the other side, I think. But
Yeah, they're not going that way. Not going like that. Use the silver silk.
but you could use
Anything. We got
Well,
lots.
Not anything.
We got
but
lots of silk in the online store. I was just looking through our silk stash on the shelves here for the inventory. Lots of sari silk. Lots of sewn edge silk. Lots of columnar stitch silk. Lots of silk in the online store that would be great with these pieces.
Yeah, the one that's the handbag stuff, it would be great.
Teresa says thank you from the Silver Silk community. No, Teresa
I did
does.
that just for you.
Just for you, Teresa.
Here, this one's in Marianne's favorite color.
Well, here, let's pull. Here's a different one we've got. GF17. Look at that color, y'all.
That's Marianne's favorite.
And here, now this is a 3 connector set. None of these are drilled, but they're the first round ones we have tonight. GF17.
Here, this one is. I'll show one.
We'll show one. He's like, done. I don't know about that way.
Sure, why not?
Is that? That is cracked. Never mind, everybody. Never mind. This one has a crack. I thought it was just a bubble, but it's actually cracked all the way through.
If you want it.
Oh, $2 if you want it. These two would be.
Bail, glue that over.
You could glue the bell over that if you wanted to. It's just cracked right there. So for $2, there you go. If you want that, you can have that one. Thought it was a bubble when I first looked at it. It's not. Michelle says you could weave seed beads around it.
There you go.
See that? Maybe Andrew will do a tutorial on that later this week.
Hopefully we sold it.
He says I don't have to. I don't have one to do.
Yeah, just do peyote stitch and then stitch it up.
All right. GF18. This one. All intact, y'all. All intact.
This one left over?
Yeah, that's a leftover. And how many ones did I make? 19, 20, 21. I'm going to need one more. That's going to go at the end. If you want to. One of them, anyway.
These ones?
Those ones I have cards for. I have cards for 3 of those 4.
Oh, these aren't. This is different.
Oh, you don't want to do those?
Those ones, I'll give you some more.
Okay. All right, y'all. This is the circular ones. These are all non-drilled.
You can tell we have everything together.
Yeah. Today's been wild. Getting the kittens to the vet and all that just is like.
Yeah, today is supposed to be like the easy day. It was not the easy
It was
day.
not the easy day. Is that going to be the right price for those? Okay.
For those ones.
Okay. GF19. We're getting into something a little bit different here. GF19 is this set. These are drilled. You get this one. That's some foil glass in there, right? And then you get the plain red. Susan says, I can't imagine getting 3 cats at once to a vet visit.
They grow in the same carrier.
They are still small enough, yeah, to fit in the same carrier, thankfully.
I think that's soon to be over.
The next vet visit, I don't think that's going to work.
No, but they're going to go.
Thankfully, no one had an accident because it was a packed little carrier. It's a big carrier. They had room, but not room to have any accidents.
When we first got them, I'd about puked on Birdie's head, and she was shook. I think she has never fully recovered.
He said, I wouldn't fully recover.
I know. That's happened to me.
Who did that to you? Wasn't me. Don't blame me. This is GF20. GF20.
When didn't that happen?
$4 again. These are great prices, y'all. $4 for these. You get the green one and this little dotted beauty one.
Now these ones are mass manufactured.
Yeah, these aren't
they're hand done, but they're production line. This is not one artisan, one at a time.
No. That's why they're $4. Even though somebody's making them. GF21. Here we go. With this biggin. GF21. That has a big hole right there. See that? Marion says, most cats under stress lose fur. Well, we're covered in it today. Teresa says, I had 5 stray cats and a vet called me a business to give me a better rate.
Okay.
That's nice.
Our vet didn't do that for us.
No. We did only have 3, but
our vet is pretty affordable.
yeah, we've been very happy with them.
Yeah. We're gonna get the kittens fixed next month.
Next month sometime.
I don't really actually want to do it, but oh well.
Gotta do it.
Unless you have little kittens.
Little kittens. It's better for their health, though, supposedly. Yeah, because they can't get the cancers because everything's gone.
But then what if Gertie had babies?
You want Gertie babies?
Oh my gosh.
He would. They would be really cute. Okay, where do these start now? Where is what I left off on? 21. Ooh, y'all, we're moving into a different price point now.
Now, these ones are artisan made. And these, I've been collecting dichroic glass for a long time. So,
I'm surprised you're doing these.
I found enough to share.
He says,
I got bills to pay, so I'm sharing.
Here's the hole that goes through. Nice large hole. GF22. $12 only. The back is just the plain. So you get those beautiful colors in the front. Isn't that lovely? At about 1 3/4 inches or so. Norma says she usually always takes all 3 of her cats. 2 are 14 and 15 pounds. The other is 6 pounds. And after my last trip with all 3, I decided this time to take just the 15 and 6 pound girl together. Yeah.
Yeah, if they fight, that's not fun.
No, and everybody always gets a little bit heated at the vet, right? Everything's a little different. Different smells. That's a lot to deal with.
Lula had no problem at all. She was jumping out, checking things out, no problem.
She's very adventurous.
Yeah, called wild. And then,
well, she was a good vet visit.
Yeah, she was good, I guess. And then Gertie, she's a little bit timid.
You can see who his favorites are.
Gertie, of course.
Gertie is definitely Golden Daddy's favorite.
Because she is sweet and loving.
GF23.
And rounded
this
eye.
one.
She's got that little startled expression on her sweet face.
Hole is right there. Yes, she does. Dichroic glass. Handmade. GF23. This is about 1 2.5 inches or so.
Shula's alright. She's just a little bit inconsistent in her affection. So she'll be real sweet and then she'll do something that's real bratty. And so that's not my favorite. And then sometimes she's mean to Gertie, and I definitely don't like that. Like she growls at her and Gertie's not allowed to eat at the same time.
Oh my.
So I don't like that.
Oh, some of these have names in them. I probably should put those in with them. This is the next one. There's the hole that goes through over here. So it hangs like this. Beautiful colors in there. Dichroic. And let me, this one, some of these have, the artist put the name. I didn't realize they were in the old bags, and I'm transferring to nicer bags.
Not all of them have it.
No, that's the ones that do, though. I want to make sure they stay with it. Michelle says, that's gorgeous. I love this one. It has such a pretty, that has some purple pink on the bottom, has some of that blue, a little bit of blue green, dark purple. Marianne says, neither of my boys eat at the same time as Civ. All our cats generally eat at the same time and eat together.
I think so. She, Tallulah had worms when she was little. And so I think she had some eating problems. So I can't be mad at her.
No, you shouldn't be.
But I still like Birdie better. And Ida Bell's sweet.
Ida Bell's very sweet. She sat on my lap today for a little while after the vet and just sat there and rested with me.
Oh, that's sweet.
Susan says, my two boys will eat from their own dishes, then halfway through the meal change positions. Yeah, they like to share, right? Or like to make sure no one's getting something they're not getting. The hole goes through here. On this one, you can see across the back. And I love this kind of pool of pink purple running down, like this stream running down that one. You can't always see it as much, but it's there. Norma says, when Waldo and Pepper were kittens, Pepper would hold Waldo's head down with her paw while she ate his food.
Sounds like a bully.
That's bully behavior. Oh no. This is really pretty, y'all. I don't know if
It
it's...
was cute when Gilbert, sometimes he's like super sweet cat. And sometimes the other cats would eat his food and he would get so tired of it. And he would he would thump his paw.
Yeah, he put his paw down and do a little bit of a growl.
That's pretty cute.
But it's only because he wasn't getting his food and he needed his food.
He's stealing it for himself. Yeah, I don't like bullying, so that's...
All right, GF26 is this one. This little one, $12. There's the hole, nice big hole goes through there. Are y'all liking this glass today? You enjoying the show? Not many.
I like that Dichroic glass. It's pretty neat.
I think Dichroic is beautiful.
So they heat the metal until it turns into a vapor, and then it sticks to the surface of the glass.
Susan says yes, very much. Teresa says yes, it's stunning. Sandra says it's beautiful. I
noticed that the dichroic glass does really well in like coastal areas.
I could see that. GF27 is this beauty right here. This hole goes through that way. And you got all those beautiful colors in there.
We started watching Good Omens too.
Oh, that was good. I like that a lot.
I'm getting so tired of it. Time for bed.
Yeah, you were. I was surprised you fell asleep fast and then couldn't sleep because you got hiccups.
Perfect.
I know. I'm like, you want to go to bed already? Start to go to bed, couldn't. What was that one? 27. This is 28. So this is GF28. There are two available of this one. I'll show you both of them just so you can see. They're a little slightly different, but you can kind of maybe pick if you want to send us a screenshot, but otherwise we're just going to pick for you if you choose one of them. These are two available. They're each $12. You don't get both for 12. Can't do that, unfortunately. Can't give it away. Ooh, is tonight? Tonight, is that the Mega Millions drawing? I think it's tonight. Monday night. We might be 1.55 billionaires. Somebody did the math, I guess, and they said out of originally when it was like 1.3 billion, you would walk away with 400. I think it was 427 million dollars after.
And they said, look, they can't figure out how to tax the
Right? Yeah, they tax the billionaires who win the lottery, right?
And said, look, it is possible.
It is possible, but yeah. So you get probably walk away now with about what 500 million clear. I could live on that.
We do.
We live on much less. And can you imagine being an overnight 500 million, half a billionaire?
Oh my gosh.
Overnight, boom, half a billionaire.
Oh my gosh, I got some shopping carts ready to go.
He's like, they're already full. I just need to sign in and hit buy. Been waiting.
Those thrift store books.
I've been waiting. They're gonna be happy with you at thrift books.
Like, oh, looky here.
You finally gonna spend some real money.
You can get them books over $10. You can be like, ooh, big spender.
Big spender.
I did get a book that was $20.
Oh, where are you coming up with that money?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, the drawing is Tuesday, so it's tomorrow. Gotta wait another night to be a half a billionaire. Boy, if we win that, y'all gonna know.
Yeah.
He's like, no, we won't tell anybody.
Then, yeah. There will be signs.
There will be signs.
I'll openly admit it. Unless you get paid extra for that, then I'll do it.
He's at 500 million. I don't think you have to worry about getting paid a little extra.
I will do it.
He's like, I will still do it.
I can change my name.
Michelle says she sees why you are holding on to this.
I'll just ask my brother how he did it.
Norma says Pepper is still a food bully. She jumps on my arm and tries to grab my food. I actually think she has an eating disorder. In all other ways, she's very sweet.
Does she overeat? I can't remember whose cat did it, but they would eat until they would puke.
That's not great.
No.
So this is GF29. There's 3 of these available. I'm showing you all 3. These have holes kind of close to the center on these 2. If you tied them, I'm not sure if they would flop down or flop this way. This one definitely has the hole closer to the top. So if you do want to say which one of these you want, we'll try to abide by that. Donna says I would crochet around these.
What?
I don't know. She said I would crochet around it.
Like with yarn or wire?
Yarn, wire. What would you use?
Is it Donna from Latrobe?
Yep.
Donna, do you say it Latrobe or Latrobe?
Latrobe or Latrobe? Latrobe. Latrobe. I say Latrobe. I'm going to Latrobe.
I think I say Latrobe.
It's hard to figure out what you say when you're asking yourself, what do I say? I'm going to Latrobe. I'm going to Latrobe. Sometimes I think I do say Latrobe, but most of the time I think I say Latrobe. Going to Latrobe.
Yeah, I guess it depends because it's like I'm gonna go to the Latrobe Airport.
But if you're just going to Latrobe,
seems like I'm getting my white pickup truck.
Norma says, yes, she overeats. I have to separate her from the other eaters, including me, to keep her under control.
Oh boy. Which one is that one? You said Pepper or Mischief?
Pepper.
So she believes Mischief? That little sweet baby face cat?
Pepper and Waldo. Okay, so next up, we have these. There are two available, GF30. They are a little bit different, so if you want to choose, otherwise just say GF30 and we'll pick one for you. But if you want to pick a particular one, you're going to have to take a screenshot and let us know which one. These are really pretty.
I think the Dichro glass, the first time I saw it, I got bewitched.
It's like magical.
And then I did a little bit of lamprey glass bead making, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And it's surprisingly tricky because you can, if you heat it too much, you can burn off the shining.
Mm.
And then it looks like somebody blew some dirty boogers on it.
Don't be blowing dirty boogers.
It looks exactly like that. If you're blacksmithing in this hole,
He says, I know exactly what it looks like.
it looks exactly like that.
Okay, GF31. There are 3 different ones of these available. I'm going to show you all 3 at once. Again.
It's that carbon buildup. So it does take some finesse to it.
Here's the first one. And again, if you want to pick a particular one of these, you can screenshot it as I'm showing you and pick the one you want, or you can just say GF31 in your email and we will pick one for you.
I used to be on fire. There was this artist, and I didn't know about Dichro glass, and they used to sell these beads, and they're so expensive. And then when I found out how they did it, I was not as impressed.
Oh.
That was a bit sad. Sad day.
Sad day.
Like, it's so pretty, but
Anita says, so pretty. Michelle says, these are really great. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying them. We never know what y'all like, right? We have some ideas, but
I know Marianne doesn't like pink.
we know what some of you don't like. Definitely know that, right?
And then Susan likes Prasiolite.
Prasiolite, yes.
Sandra used to like lapis.
She got lapis out. Okay, so this next one, this is GF32. This is $12. One available. It is a cabochon. There's no hole in this.
So you get one of them glue-on bells.
Glue-on bells, or if you do seed beading, follow Andrew's seed bead tutorial to wrap around it.
To show how to do those.
Yep, the bezel. But look at the layers and texture in that. Trying to show you from all angles. Let the light hit it.
That's a particularly good one.
Yeah, it is. And only $12. It's about 1.5 inches square.
Some of these, have you been staying from the artist store?
No.
Okay.
Some of them don't say. Some say, but I don't know. I can't read it all, so I just decided not to say.
If you order it and you can make out the handwriting on it.
Yeah, because they're handwritten. Andrew knows the artist better than I do in a lot of cases.
Yeah, like pop.
Mm-hmm. All right. This one has a bell glued on already. This is GF33.
I've included that so that you could see how that's done. In case you didn't. Like sometimes there's ones that have holes and you don't want to use the hole because it lays weird. So this shows you that you can put a glue-on bell and then you can have it hang any way you want it to.
Yep, and this is also available. GF33, $12. Michelle says these remind me of paintings.
Yeah, like an abstract expressionist.
Painting with glass.
This one's surrealism.
This one with the bell, just about 2.5 inches.
Marshall style. Or Kandinsky. Even more Kandinsky, I think. How many more do you have left?
2.
Okay, I'm hurrying.
You're making more?
No.
Oh, you're doing something else?
Yeah.
Lorraine says, I love, oops, sorry, my chair is spinning out of control down here. Oh. Lorraine says, I love the glass focals. I keep hitting the chair. Here is GF34. This, I love this one. Has the glue-on bell already. GF34. This one's fun. Would hang this way. That blue, silver, and a little bit of orange in there. Clay color. A little bit of gold. That's a really pretty one. I like the shape of it too. GF34. Bell already on there. Glued on for you. 1, 2, 3, just about 3.5 inches with the bell. Michelle says, like Vincent van Gogh or Monet. I could see that in this one especially. Teresa says, after buying 4 tonight, I got myself an apple fritter to keep my hands busy. Thank you. Hopefully you get them. Remember, it's always first come, first serve here. But if you didn't get them, that means somebody did then. This is the last one I've got. All right, this is the last GF lot, GF35. And it's this one. I like this dimpled texture. The hole goes through this way. So you would create a bell of some sort. The hole goes through there. But look at those little dimpled effect on there, which is really cool.
Do y'all want a freebie? This one I got as a freebie. So I will pass along to whoever.
We'll throw it in one of the things tonight.
Yeah, show it.
Okay, let me set this and put this in. So we're going to do a little prize. Somebody who purchases tonight is going to get a little extra. Somebody's going to be surprised with a little extra. We'll just throw it in with one of the packages as they go out the door. If I can get the bag open. This is cool. This is the prize.
It's
Or
a little bit wild, huh?
giveaway. It's a little wild, but I like it. So there's still a flat back. You could glue on a bell if you want to, or you could loop it around here. But the colors, all the colors in there.
That'd be cool.
Huh?
Or set it.
Yeah, you could. Oh, you could set it.
Tab set it, and then put maybe some fun things coming out the hole.
So this is the giveaway. We will put it in with somebody's order before it goes out the door. Somebody's going to get surprised. And if you do get it, please feel free to tag us with your giveaway that you won and let us know who got it.
Because we never know sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of times people don't say that they got the extra or the giveaway or the prize.
When we do the blind giveaway, we don't know.
Yeah. So there you go.
All right, move over.
Okay. Let me write this down. Giveaway.
Oh, I'm at. Pardon me, my beloved. All right, so Michelle mentioned seed beading. And so I whipped this up real fast. This is even count peyote stitch. So I started off with a row of 12 and then did the peyote stitch. And the goal is to make it so it can wrap around. So I'm a little bit off from that. But also I don't want it to be perfectly around before I stitch it up, because I want it big enough so that I can slide whatever else I'm going to put underneath here also. So actually I may have to double the size of this, so maybe I won't do this. But I showed you how to do peyote stitch, and even count peyote stitch is super easy. once you get the rows kind of established, then all you do is you take your needle and you pick up a bead. These are size 11 beads. Are they 11s? They're small.
They look like
And then
these
you
are
just
11s, yeah.
and then you just pull it. And these ones,
It's such a good color with that too.
I like this color a lot.
What color is that?
Oh.
Pansy.
So I'm not gonna rethread this, but you just basically wherever there's a gap, you fill it in. And then when you get it long enough, then you fold it over and then you stitch it up almost like a zipper. So I think that'll be fun.
That'd be a nice way to do that.
So you can incorporate all kinds of stuff. Or if you wanted to have a textural element to it, it doesn't have to be a bale even. You could do it like that, or you can do it where it's a little bit trickier since there's stuff in the way. But if you want, you can string up all the beads that goes around it, and then do it that way also on here. You would just have to kind of turn it. Eventually, it get a little bit tricky to turn it, but this is probably the easiest way is to do it flat and then sew up the seam. But you could definitely do it where you did like a tubular on this. It just would be trickier. Well, maybe not this part because this is kind of rounded.
Suzanne says I did that with the horn focals.
Oh, good.
Good job.
So that's how you do that. I'll finish that up off camera as per usual.
All right, y'all. That's it for today. Let me flip the camera around real quick.
Did y'all like that?
Did y'all like it? Did you claim anything? I know some people claim some things. 4 things to be exact. I know that much. So thank you. Yeah, so quick wrap up. This Friday in Ligonier is going to be the stroll from 5 to 9 p.m. We are going to stay open late at the store and do a make and take project of some sort with Andrew and or Annie. Annie doesn't know about that, so if you're watching, hi Annie. William all by himself? I don't think so.
That'd be so fun.
I don't think so. And then Saturday is going to be the kickoff of our Halloween. So our Halloween event launch will start on Saturday during our live. And I'm going to put up a banner for that. We're going to pick a time. It might be a little bit later in the evening. Since I know Saturdays people usually do yard work and all that housework and all that stuff. So maybe we'll do a late evening Halloween kickoff. And then
when does the sun go down?
Sun goes down around 8:30, 9-ish. I know. But it'd be fun to do it at night, right? And then on the 28th, Monday, the 28th, yeah, 7:40, 28. We are going to have book club with Braiding Sweetgrass as our book. And then
it's also the kickoff event for the Star Cottage Studio fundraiser.
Yes, fundraiser kickoff. So lots of stuff coming up. There'll be more in between there, but that's the big stuff we have planned for y'all for this month coming up.
That way y'all can plan ahead.
Yes.
You know it's trying to get better about doing it so that you don't get surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, we know it's easier to plan when you know, but it's sometimes harder for us to plan when we don't know. But we're going to try and plan better for y'all. Suzanne says, boo. She says, that's a ghost. I'm not booing. I was like, are you booing the time or is that a ghost? You don't like the late night idea or is that a ghost? I figured it was a ghost. So that's what's going on. Quick recap. We talked about that in the beginning. So if you missed any of that, please check that out if you're just tuning in. And if you have not claimed anything from the Vintage Check Glass, if you didn't know, we did a Vintage Check Glass 3-day event, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you missed the weekend because we don't normally go live. So if you missed that, you can still claim, but there was an extra 10% discount that you will not get if you claim now, but you can still get in on the claiming. Andrew and I
can't get the grand prize though.
You can't get the grand prize either. But yeah, so Andrew and I are going to work on cleaning up at the cottage here for a little bit, and then I'm going to try and do that spreadsheet maybe tonight. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And that's it. Claim anything from here, this event. And after I get the vintage check glass event spreadsheeted and sorted, then I will sort these. So you'll have probably a day or two to claim on these if you want to claim anything. All right. That's all we've got, right? Anything else? That's it. So thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you back here. Well, Andrew will see you back here tomorrow while I'm at my other job. So have fun with Andrew tomorrow, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.
See ya.